Hey, this is Miracle Max. Welcome to Rise of Kingdoms, and we are here and getting ready to start the Thanksgiving gathering. This event, again, released early in Kingdom 2 and several early kingdoms just to start a beta on it, make sure everything works okay. So the event runs a total of 9 days. I suspect it will be coming in other kingdoms very soon. So let's take a look. There are some things that we're really used to seeing and other things that are a little different. So if we start up at the very top, there's quite a few pieces to this. We have, let's go with Journey of Gratitude. Journey of Gratitude, we're all used to seeing. Here we go again, 5 days. At the end, you can get up to 100 epic sculptures, and I believe they are 10 or 5 minute speed ups up to 100 of those. Nothing different here. We're used to this. All right, the second thing is a little bit different, and this is called the Thanksgiving feast. And what we're doing is we're cooking. We are making different items. We're making turkeys, mashed potatoes, cranberries, and a pumpkin pie. So to be able to cook these, we need to gather ingredients. For each one, the ingredients are different. This one, you need pumpkins, butter, and sugar. And how do we get these items to make these? Well, if you go to preparing for the feast, this walks you through how to get each kind of ingredient. So um, a little different, like I said. So gathering food, gathering wood, gathering stone gets you different ingredients. City collection, that is collecting resources in your city, gets you turkey. Defeating barbarians gets you butter. Alliance help gets you sugar. And buying things in the courier station gets you water. Now, for each one, you can get only a certain amount per day. 24 is the max for some of them, and then 8 is the max for other ones. So the goal is to get these items and then make your food, and then once you've made something, hit deliver. Um, for on the individual level, we are receiving for every item delivered. Once you hit 5, these are the rewards. Once you hit 15, the rewards are a little better. And then 30, the rewards are even better. Now, this is per day. Per day, you can create all these items and deliver them. Now, something that is interesting about this, um, again, reset every day, is that we can deliver these dishes. You just hit deliver and they're gone. At the end, at reset, everything you've collected, all the sugars, butters, turkeys, they disappear and you start over. So hoarding them and creating them all at the end doesn't work. The reason for this is your goal is to, as an alliance, work together and raise your feast level. And your feast level becomes, let's see if we can get to the right one, because this is a little more complicated. Um, okay, I guess it is in that one. Okay, so we're raising our feast level. Once we have raised our feast level, an R4 or the leader of the alliance can tell everybody, hey, there's a feast, and they drop a feast on the map. Once the feast begins, you get to go there. There it is, Cordial Invitation. So our alliance only made it to feast level 1 before we started this. So everybody who goes and joins this feast, and this is what it looks like. Let me confirm the lag so we can see it. You come here, you join the feast. You can only join it once, and you have to stay here for 20 minutes. So I don't know if it's going to let me send troops. Looks like I already have someone here. Yeah, I think he already did his 20 minutes. So he's done his 20 minutes. I've gotten rewards from it. He gets to go back home. Go home, Minamoto, go home. And again, your alliance leaders need to determine at what point, at what feast level they want to drop the feast on the field. Now, we dropped at feast level 1. I don't know if that was because we just didn't have enough people making meals or if it was just to try it out for the first time. But this stays on the map for 12 hours. There's still 9 hours and 15 minutes left that it stays on the map. And this can be done once per day. So, again, like I said, very different than what we're used to. Um, But there we go. The cordial invitation is how that happens. If we had waited and dropped the feast at feast level 3, as you can see, the rewards are much better. 3-hour speed ups, stars, and some tomes of knowledge. But we dropped it when we dropped it. That is the way it is. Here's the information. I'll leave that up. Let's see, that's all of it. So I'll leave it up for a second. For you, but make sure you get to the feast. I mean, it's free rewards. You have to just be there for 20 minutes. Make sure you go, make sure you collect, and that's pretty much it for this piece. But again, you are starting by getting all these pieces on the field that you can get, um, and then building meals. Now, each item you can only make a certain amount of times a day. If you look at this roast turkey at the very bottom, it says delivery chances remaining 0. So I've made as many turkeys today as I'm allowed to make. Mashed potatoes, it looks like I can make 4 more. Cranberries I filled out, and 1 more pumpkin pie I can make. So I can still make 5 more, which means that 30 is the max that you can make per day. One other thing is you can request items from other people. I'm not sure why you would do this. Maybe you're not going to make it to 30, but you could make 1 more, and so you send it. But you can ask people to send you stuff and give them a point rather than you getting the point. Kind of odd. All right, so that covers the first ones: preparing the feast, Thanksgiving feast, and cordial invitation. We talked about the journey of gratitude already. All right, the next one is Cornucopia. If I go to harvest season, we're trying to get corn. This is an alliance event, not an individual event, so there's no 7,000 gem buy-up for it. But we get corn the normal way, collecting resources in your city and on the map and beating barbarians. We get corn, we add these in, and we raise our alliance's level. The goal is to get obviously maxed out on your alliance level. The highest reward gets us 7 gold stars, looks like 1,500 gems and 5 gold keys. So not the level of rewards we're used to seeing when it's individual, but again, there's no gem cost, and everybody gets it. Now, a word about the add a seed. Adding a seed gets you sunflowers. Now, what's the point of sunflowers versus bread? Adding corn gets you bread. Adding a seed gets you sunflowers. Well, if we go to Harvest Celebration, this is the end of the week, cash in your stuff and get good prizes. All right, so we can get gold keys. We can get a new look on our city hall. But the thing we all want always is those gold sculptures. 30 are available. They each cost 25 bread and 10 sunflowers. Now, is it called a sunflower? Yeah, it's a sunflower. So that to get all of these, you need a total of 300 sunflowers. The bread you're going to get by killing barbarians and collecting resources. But we want 300 sunflowers. Well, in this journey of gratitude, just like last time, the only day that the game gives you sunflowers is daily business. So there are a total of 10 sunflowers that the game gives you, which means you can get 1 gold sculpture for free. The other 29 gold sculptures you're going to have to buy by adding seeds. So that's 29,000 gems. At 100 apiece, we need 290 more to get all those gold sculptures. So that is a pay-to-win part of the game. What does that work out to? It works out to 1,000 gems per gold sculpture. Is that a good deal? Yes, it is. And the way we rate that is we go to our VIP store, which is over here, and we see that gold sculptures in here at their discount of 60%. It's not unlocked for me. They cost 2,000 gems. So 2,000 gems versus 1,000. We like 1,000, but still, that is not free to play. That is pay to win. And again, that's hard for the players who don't have a lot of gems. Now, this account, I have 8,000 sitting there, and in my items, 2, 6, 7, 8 to 9 more thousand gems. So I can't buy more than 17 of these. And I've put some money into this account. This account I use mostly to show events that are coming up. Because it is an earlier kingdom, it is not where my main account is. My main account is in Kingdom 201. If you want to come join us, we have room in my alliance, which is SR01, and we would love to have you. I believe our power requirement is 10 million, but the whole kingdom of 201 is looking for more players, all power levels, so come on down. There's my commercial for you in there. Okay, so that covers the Cornucopia. We're getting individual rewards here, and then the bread and the sunflowers come up in the exchange at the end. Harvest season just explains where we're getting our corn. That is all the events that are released at this time. Now there is, if you read this, and it's really small print, so it talks about the Thanksgiving feast, the Cornucopia, the journey of gratitude, but it also talks about something called the Harvest Watcher, and that has not been released, and when it is, I'll do a video on it. But it says defeat barbarians and defend your harvest to receive incredible rewards. We have no idea what that means. I suspect in this kingdom it will be released in the next day or so because they do want to test it out. It is not showing in the event calendar. All the other parts are. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, so that is my review of the Thanksgiving. Again, there are free-to-play parts, there are pay-to-win parts, there are team events, and individual events. So I hope you get out here and join the events. These are times to get extra stuff for free. And if you are a low-pay player, you need as much free stuff as you can get. Thanks again for watching, and I will keep making videos if you keep liking them and subscribing. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.